So when I got sober, I was about 285 pounds, and clearly there were no lofty fitness goals that were being accomplished there. In fact, I always say that I think that the straw that broke the camel's back for me was trying to set a fitness goal, or trying to lose some weight, or being disappointed with my capability, trying to do something about it and realizing that I couldn't. And I see that a lot of times. I see that people come in and they don't set adequate goals because they are afraid of their own behavior. People are like, oh, I just came to tone up and lose 10 pounds, but you need to lose like 50 or something, and it's like, why wouldn't you set that goal? Why wouldn't you say, I'm not going to stop until it's done? And we see people do that as well. And I understand it. I totally understand it. But the reality is, like, we don't want to make that commitment with ourselves. That's really what setting a goal is sort of making a commitment to ourselves at a later date. And if we can't control our behavior, especially in regards to certain things, then what we do is try to modify our goals, right? We don't want to be disappointed. That's an awful feeling, especially being disappointed with our own behavior and disappointed within ourselves. And so I see that a lot of times people will set short-sighted goals, or set a lofty goal, and then on the way realize that it's going to be a little bit harder than they thought, and so change it or reduce it. And I'm not even talking about or getting into like, should I set manageable goals that I can achieve and all? Yeah, for sure. I'm just talking about in general, the long term. Like, why don't you think of you being completely fit? Why don't you think of you fulfilling your genetic potential? Why don't you like set that? It doesn't matter how long it takes, but to really think in terms of not stopping until it's done, rather than limiting yourself because you don't believe in yourself, or because you don't think you have what it takes to do it. And what we should be doing, or what we could be doing, is holding firm to that goal, holding firm to that vision. And when those behaviors that need to change, when the resistance or the reluctance to do that rises, to fight through that, to understand that where we are as a result of our behavior and where we're going as a result of our behavior. And if we're going to set a place where we want to get to, and we identify the behaviors that it's going to be required to get there, commit to those behaviors, and that will lead us to the goal. Don't change the goal because it got hard. Don't change the goal because you feel like you can't manage your behavior. Obviously, if you're sober, you've been through this already, right? You had to change your behaviors. You had to modify your behavior in order to reach that goal that you wanted. So even the process of recovery, the process of getting sober, is an example of doing it the right way. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys to think about your workout today. Give me 1 second. Your workout today is alternating on the minute. So every minute on the minute. On the first minute you'll do 3 deadlifts, and on the next minute you'll do 30 double unders. Your sobriety WOD is, how do you determine whether you are changing your goals to match your behavior, or vice versa? Like, what does that internal dialogue look like for you? It's pretty tricky, and a lot of times I need someone from the outside to tell me what they see and what they think. For the workout, your score is just the weight you use on the deadlift. I've done it, so you can handle more than you think. So it should be pretty high in your percentage, as long as your technique is safe and all. And push it. Have a good time, and we'll see you next time.